movies. I said I would be live around 7. It is 6:51, even early. That is impressive. We are in the movie room. We will wait for some people to show up. I haven't done many live streams where I announced it beforehand that I would be live, so we'll see if we get more people today. We'll give people a few minutes to file in. John Hammond, the Hizzy, what's up, John? You off for the weekend? Nice. So some of the things, I know there's only a few people here so far, but I want to talk about some of the deals going on. And then it's always fun to talk about like current events and things like that. What are you doing tonight to unwind? Who else is in the Hizzy besides John? We're up to 7 PMac fans in the Hizzy. Up in the Hizzy. Gonna throw on some Wonder Years, have a little pizza. What kind of pizza? Wonder Years. I don't really, like, I remember liking that show, but would I like it if I watched it again now? Supreme Pizza. Is it like a frozen pizza, like you buy from the store, or is it like one that you ordered, one that you made? I did get some goodies in the mail today, and I'll get some more tomorrow. PMac's been spending too much money. Frozen pizza. I used to have frozen pizzas all the freaking time. They can be pretty good. Like, they can be pretty good, but they're, you know, like anything you buy like that that's in a box and stuff. It's a lot of sodium and stuff like that, so. Got a stack of stuff, including actually my second of 3 Kino Lorber sale orders that finally got to me after almost a month. Arthur's in the Hizzy. What's up, Arthur? One of yours is just good, wholesome fun. I remember it was like one of my favorite shows, I think, back when I was growing up, but I really don't remember. It was like the kids, wasn't it? It was like that savage kid, and then he had kind of a, didn't he have like kind of a dorky friend, and then he had the girl who he was friends with, and it was like basically focused on those 3. That's kind of what I remember. But who else we got in here? Have you seen the first 2 episodes, or are you watching all 3? Because the third one came out today, which me and Charmy already watched. They're kind of short, though. They're not... I think the Mandalorian episodes might be different lengths, but I know the one today, it was a half hour. Regular hour-long TV show is like 42 minutes minus commercials. So it feels like, you get through it so quick. And those Mandalorian episodes are really fun, really entertaining. First episode of season 2. And then, the next two go together pretty well, so you'll have fun watching those. They're all good. Kenny O and the Hizzy, what's up, Kenny O? Maybe I'll start showing off some of my stuff here. I don't know if I'm going to do a haul video this weekend. We'll see. Jaren and the Hizzy. That's quite the name you got there, Jaren. Sonic X Doom X Spaceman. Holy cow. That's something. Jay and the Hizzy. What's up, Jay? Jay, I can't stop hoarding. Just can't stop. I do want to show off the Kino order I got. Finally. Took a while. Are you Walmart tomorrow, Black Friday? Yeah, it doesn't sound like the Walmart stuff's going to be very good. If you look on Blu-ray.com, a few people say they have seen the cardboard displays with the movies, and it really sounds underwhelming. Now, who knows if they're seeing all the displays? Maybe I'll head down. There's a small Walmart. It's not a super Walmart. It's about, it's probably like a 13-minute drive or something like that. I might head there after I wake up tomorrow. But I'm not going to be like 5 o'clock going right there. I mean, there wasn't many movies this year. I pretty much already have everything. So I don't know if there's going to be even much that I want. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Work was fine. Work was it was an easy day. Very, very easy day. John says, I passed on the Daniel Craig Bond 4K. Apparently no 4K codes and weak audio. Oh, no 4K codes for that. Dang, that's a deal breaker. Weak audio. So let me go through a few things. Jaren says, is there a list? You'd just be able to see the ad. You can look up the ad. If you go to like the Blu-ray.com message boards, you can find the ad. Or you could probably just find it on like Walmart.com or whatever. So back to the Daniel Craig set. I already have them all on Blu-ray. And for new movies like that, it's really, Blu-ray seems to be good enough. I don't know that 4K is going to really make much of a difference where it's going to affect how much I enjoy the movie. And really, out of the Daniel Craig Bond movies, I feel like I only really liked Casino Royale. I could give the other ones another watch, but I don't know. I didn't think they were that great. I do want to say about these Kinos, you get a lot of, I don't know if this bothers other people or maybe I just have horrible luck with getting these, but where the artwork is messed up in the corners. Like I got only 1, 2, 3, I got 6 movies here and 2 of them got that where the stuff was messed up. And it's rare that I get a package that doesn't have at least one where one of the corners on the artwork is like that. Casino Royale and Skyfall are good. Other 2 are so-so. See, Skyfall... Was that was Skyfall the most recent one? I think I may have liked that one more than some of the others. They got really dark, and maybe the more recent one was a little bit less dark. I felt like maybe I can't totally remember. Spectre was the most recent. So I feel like maybe Spectre was the other one that I like. You know, some of the, like Skyfall. I think Skyfall the one with what the heck, that Spanish actor Bardem. That one was really like dark and you know, I just want to have a little bit more fun with Bond movies. Yeah, Javier Bardem. It's weird though because I really don't remember much from Spectre. I kind of remember liking it. Like it was the beginning of it. They were like up on buildings or something. I can't remember. I can't remember. But I have them all on Blu-ray, and I was like, do I really need these on 4K? I mean, not really. These are recent enough movies where the picture quality and everything's pretty good. I mean, and maybe on the Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace. I guess those would have been pretty early Blu-rays if I think about it, but still, I don't know. Christoph Waltz. I mean, you're telling me it's Christoph Waltz, and I still don't. Oh, was he Blofeld in that? I still haven't watched all the Bonds, actually. I think I've watched most of them, but I think there was a Roger Moore one or two that I didn't watch. Or I think a couple of the Roger Moore ones maybe I didn't watch. Maybe two or three. Um, and then the one with Connery where it wasn't like an official Bond movie. I do have that Blu-ray, but I don't know if I even ever opened that Blu-ray. Yeah. I guess we'll give it a few more minutes before I go through my Kino order, where we got some redemption titles. The Cinema of Gene Rollin. And then we got another redemption title, which is a Jess Franco. And then two Kino Lorber Studio Classics. And then I actually got a Kino also. Actually a couple, but the one came. I wish I brought those up. It was like a new Kino with a slipcover, and it was destroyed. I mean, it was horrible. I didn't even open it, but it was like, you could tell it was like smushed, and there was a broken piece of the case in there, and the slipcover was like, I don't even know how the slipcover got to be the way it was. It was strange, but that's what you get from Amazon bubble mailers. Amazon bubble mailers. How about this one? Is this any good? I tend to like British stuff. I don't know. This is it from 1981? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy Special Edition. Over 5.5 hours of extras. So this is a 3-disc set. Only the first disc is the feature, which is 199 minutes. And then disc 2 and disc 3 are all special features. Any good? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? I thought the movie, the fairly recent movie of this was decent. Yeah, Amazon, not good. Not good at all. So, we have 17 people in here. I think a lot of people are just being spectators and not participating. Looking for dirt. Bill's in the hizzy. What's up, Bill? Geriatric Geek Bill in the hizzy. Oh, we got Mega Powers 1, 2, 3, 4 in the hizzy. He says he gets triggered. Got 18 up in here now. So I watched. Yes, I do have a case of the yawns. I was actually sleeping a little bit down there. Took a brief nap. But we watched Mandalorian season 2, episode 3, which was good. And then we watched the Mulan movie, which we also enjoyed. I mean, I don't think it was a great movie or anything, but I thought it was entertaining and fun, and that's what I look for in that type of movie. So, I heard it. I think it actually got good Rotten Tomatoes reviews, but I've seen like several people on YouTube saying they've heard that it's not good. I guess it depends what you're looking for, and I don't even remember the cartoon. I don't know if I've ever seen the animated version. I'm trying to think. I feel like me and Charmy were watching it. I don't know if we finished it. I can't remember. So I don't even really remember the animated version. But I thought that this live action one was it was fine. It was entertaining. Richard Baird in the hizzy. What's up, Richard? Bill says, got an Arrow Video Hall video coming up this weekend. Nice. John also hasn't seen Mulan in years. I don't know if I've ever seen it. We might have watched it. I'm not sure. I do have the Blu-ray 2-pack. So let's talk about some of the deals. This year, obviously, with everything going on, there wasn't a whole lot of new releases. So I feel like there's already been a fair amount of sales on the movies that have been released. The most recent, like, mainstream new releases that would be on sale on Black Friday. I mean, Target's already had deals on a lot of them, where they were buy two, get one free. And on top, I mean, they're practically giving away Disney movies. I mean, they're $10 and buy two, get one with the code. So that's a beer me there. You might even get lucky and get a Slippy Dippy. Who knows? But I mean, those are fantastic deals for some of those movies. If you haven't gotten on those, you should get on those if you need some of those Disney ones. Another thing is, speaking of Disney, you got the Disney, what is it, Disney Insiders or whatever that thing's called. They got quite a few 4Ks on there now. So a bunch of the Marvel movies, and Solo was only 1,000 points. I was thinking about grabbing another copy of Solo because that thing hasn't dropped below $20. I don't even know if that movie's gotten to $20. Maybe on Black Friday, around Black Friday last year, it might have went down to $20 for the 4K, but that was a great deal. Let's see, what else? What else is going on? We got Walmart tomorrow, like I was already talking about during this video. It sounds like it might not be very great. I wasn't super impressed with the ad, but again, how much can there really be when the mainstream releases have been pretty limited? So I'm sure there's going to be stuff if people haven't bought a whole lot of them, but I've already been getting in on other deals, so I probably have a lot of stuff that's going to be in those anyway. Best Buy's done some of their stuff, but Best Buy has a lot of like $10 TV seasons that I definitely want once it comes to actual Black Friday. I mean, according to Walmart, according to their thing, it's 5 a.m. that the sale starts. If Amazon has deals, they're very likely matching Best Buy or Target. They're price matching. But yeah, I mean, I'm not real excited like I usually am about these because again, there wasn't many releases, so it's like, but I am looking forward to Best Buy getting a bunch of those $10 TV sets. With how their deal was, where they had the cardboard displays and stuff for this recent one, there wasn't many on the displays, so I don't know how it's gonna work as far as like maybe I'm gonna really need to order them online. I'd prefer to go to the store and pick my copy, but there's not even like shelves of movies there anymore for one thing, so it's just gonna be the displays. And then how many copies are actually going to be on the displays? I really, I hope I get that Doctor Who one. They have a Doctor Who season for $10, like an old Doctor Who season. And that thing hasn't dropped below like $40, maybe $30 at the cheapest. So for that to be $10 is pretty crazy. And then they got a lot of the DC sets for $10, which I definitely want. And then they got like that HBO Watchmen set for $10, so that's a beer me too for sure. Let's see. John says I've got a few Disney animated ones. Yeah, I have like everything, I think. I have everything. Actually, with that Steelbook, the Steelbook sales that Best Buy had, I got a lot through that. What time will Walmart open? Oh, we already answered that. Rats McKenzie says, how many movies in your collection? I get asked that all the time. I don't know. I'll guess like 8,000. I'm not sure, though. They had Parasite. I think that won Best Picture. Parasite was $10 at Best Buy on 4K. It has also been $10 and buy two, get one on Blu-ray at Target. Carmelus, fellow New Yorker here. What's up? Where in New York? Jay, Movies, and Me in the hizzy. Ah, okay. Jay says, do you open every package you get, the discs, or wait until you watch them first for the first time? I open everything to check it, make sure everything's good, make sure there's no issues. Arthur says Walmart starts online at midnight, in-store 5 a.m. So that's interesting. I mean, I'll be interested to see what Walmart actually has online. I will not be, I mean, if I'm up at midnight, I'll take a look, but I'm probably going to be in Sleepyland and Dreamland at that time. PMac Dreamland. John Ham says Target usually has a decent Black Friday, but I always stuck with Best Buy. Best Buy's the best. Walmart has been solid. Do I catalog my movies? I have an app where I got my movies scanned into. I mean, I probably haven't scanned them all in there. I find that some are missing sometimes, but a lot of them are in there. In that app. I don't know if that's the best way to do it. Having like my own catalog system would probably make more sense, but PMac doesn't always make sense. Okay. Oh, what I was saying with the Black Friday stuff is that um, I think that with the boutique lines is where it's going to be, going with the boutiques options like Kino and Criterion and Arrow and Indicator. Indicator's sale is right now. I'm not sure how much longer it's going, so if you're going to get some Indicator stuff, you better get on that. They definitely don't have the variety of like a Kino or an Arrow Video, but that's the thing about Kino that's been impressive. Like, they really have a good selection of movies. Jay says the Indicator sale's over. When did it end? I just ordered. When did I tell you I ordered? Was that? It must have been either yesterday or probably Wednesday. I ordered from them. I decided to go way big. But yeah, I mean, it seems like Kino has become really a big time amongst the boutique companies, because when they have sales, their prices are very affordable. They have a great selection, a great variety. I mean, I think that they have more fun movies than like Criterion. Criterion tends to be like a lot of artsy movies. Kino has artsy movies, but they also have a larger variety of action and western and horror, and you know, they just got it all. They got some newer stuff. They do have some foreign films, and a lot of older stuff, you know, more classic stuff, and then, you know, 70s, 80s, 90s. It's just a great selection. Kino's really developed that. And then you got things like Scream Factory, Shout Factory. Their sales usually aren't that great, but they've been getting better. I got J Movies asked if I got stuff from Target. I did get stuff from Target. A lot of buy two get one stuff that was like between Amazon and Target, and then with their sale there where they had Black Friday prices plus the buy two get one, that was absolutely phenomenal deals. It wasn't a lot of them though, like it wasn't a large selection, but the ones that they had was a great deal. Show your movies. You don't want to see this, Rats McKenzie. You don't want to see this. Do you watch my videos? You've never seen my movies? It's Friday the 13th. I might as well show you the horror. The horror. The horror. The horror. Oh my gosh, it is horrible. And that is not all of them. There's more. There's in the living room there's a bunch of stuff. In the bedroom, I got a bunch of stuff in there. And then out here, I got a bunch of box sets. This collection's no joke. It's not, I mean, if the movies are beautiful. I mean, I got a lot of really good stuff. I got all the mainstream stuff. I got like almost all the boutique stuff I want, but it's not organized. Bill says, looks like my current view. We are sick. Yeah. Oh, you have no idea. I just keep ordering from this buy two get one sale. I can't help it. I can help it. I just don't. Did you get any Disney or anything? Is that all you care about is Disney J Movies? I knew you were a toxic individual. Just kidding. Let's see. What did I get? Did I get any Disney? I think I had everything already. I don't think I needed any Disney. What Disney do you want? I have it. Rob says, even if your whole room was shelves, it wouldn't be enough. Well, see, the shelves would be up on the walls, like covering the whole walls, going all up the walls. And yeah, it might not be enough, but it would be enough where I could like organize things and make it work. 20th Century Fox. The floor. Are you worried the floor will give? No, I'm not worried about that. 20th Century Fox. I can't remember any 20th Century Fox stuff I got. I mean, I already have everything. I don't know. I do need to sell some of the stuff for sure. No doubt. This is getting ridiculous in here. I got all the new ones with the Slips, Home Alone, and such, you know. Yeah, actually, I was thinking about ordering. I saw that you posted that on Instagram. I was thinking about ordering the one, Home Alone 2, because Home Alone 1 was a little bit more. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get around to ordering that. I'm going to have to do it like soon because I think tomorrow is the last day for the buy two, get one. Vinegar Syndrome will have a sale. I don't know that there's much that I want from Vinegar Syndrome. I will have to take a look. Maybe I shouldn't take a look. I will have to take a look when they have that sale in a couple weeks. You know, Severin. I already got a lot of the Severin stuff from their last sale. I don't know that I'm going to need many of those. But these boutique companies, these sales are the time to snag them. You know, when they have these holiday sales and stuff, you know, Arrow. I think Arrow usually does like an end of the year sale. I'm sure Kino will have a sale. Best Buy and Target have Home Alone for $9.99 here. Yeah, I see it's $9.99 and then it's buy two get one. I still don't want to pay that much for it because I believe the edition that I have is the same, just without the slipcover, which is slipcover does look nice. If I have any with good slips, let you know. I'm not sure what I have that I would be looking to get rid of as far as like Disney slips. I probably do. I know I have like J Movies. If you're looking for like the Nutcracker movie 4K Steelbook, I have that. I have Frozen 4K Steelbook I'm selling. And maybe some other Disney ones. I can't remember. Slippy Dippy. Do we want to take a look? Oh, Jesse Swarbrick in the hizzy. Hey, Jesse. Sell me some at a deep discount. Well, if I sold stuff, it would be... I mean, I wouldn't be looking to get rich, but I would be looking to make a fair deal for both of us, where I'd get a little money and you'd get a deal. We got this 6-film Kino package, including 4 redemption titles, 3 of which are Gene Rollin titles. I don't know if I've gotten any of his movies before. And then we got a Charlton Heston movie. The director of Planet of the Apes did it. He also directed Patton and Papillon. Holy cow. Impressive. From 1965, 123 minutes. That's a cool one. And then we got apparently one of Charles Bronson's lesser works. But I did want to get it. So, I want to get the Charles Bronson movies. I do not have the Frozen 2 Steelbook. I do have the Frozen 2 Target exclusive 4K Digipack or whatever the heck that thing's called. It's probably buried over here somewhere. I was going through some of this stuff the other day, and I did see some of those Disney Target exclusives that I bought. I was actually thinking, you know, I got like Captain Marvel. I hope I probably have that too long. I probably can't even return it anymore, but oh well. Are we ready for Kinos? Jesse says, love Kino titles, just hate how all the spines are the same. Yeah, I mean, it is. Some people don't like that. Some people do. It's not a big deal. I think it, the uniform look of it looks kind of neat in a way, but I don't know. Let's take a look at the redemption ones first. There was quite a few redemption titles in this sale, so I looked into a lot of reviews. I don't want to go down the road of buying the whole line of them. Holy crap, they really, son of a gun, why does this happen with Kino? This is really annoying. But anyway, do a live sale. I mean, that's an idea. That's definitely an idea at some point. I'm not going to do it right now because I would have to get things arranged properly to do it, and they're not. So, anywho, I looked through a lot of these redemption titles and picked the ones that I wanted. J Movie says, do y'all decorate for Christmas or holidays, or is that part of the system's way of controlling us? I find it to be a waste of time decorating. Charmaine likes to do it because, I guess if you enjoy it, that's one thing. I don't really, as a kid, but now I don't enjoy it. You get all the stuff out, then you got to put it all back. Not something that I necessarily care for, but Charmaine does like doing that stuff. Let's take a look at what I got. So first, we got Fascination, a Gene Rollin movie. This was one that got pretty decent reviews, so I went ahead and snagged it up. This is from 1979, apparently. Now, the thing that I just saw, and I've seen this on other Kino titles before. Look at that. Why does that happen right there? Look at that. I don't know why with Kino titles. I got one like a Sherlock Holmes one from Amazon, and it had that exact same sort of thing, that where it looked like it kind of got folded or something. It got a little crease there. That's weird. And then it got the crease here. I love Kino. They put out some good stuff, but this happens a lot with their movies where the artwork is messed up in there like that. I don't really understand it. Funny one, Henry. Funny. We got Lips of Blood, another Gene Rollin movie. Now this is like a pretty sturdy feeling one. Lips of Blood, another one where I read about it and it sounded like it was fairly decent. Some of the other ones are kind of eh. And I also was looking in a particular price range. Like I wanted to stick to the $10 or $11 ones and not really go up to the 12 and things like that. Up next, we have Dracula's Fiancé, another Gene Rollin movie. And I think this has another movie on it called Lost in New York. Is that Macaulay Culkin? Lost in New York is 54 minutes. So, I mean, that's a decent length movie. So you get kind of two movies on this one. You get the 94-minute Dracula's Fiancé from 2002 and Lost in New York from 1989. All right, and then we have another redemption one, filmed by Jess Franco, The Diabolical Dr. Z. Another one that I looked into, sounded pretty good, so I snagged it up. From 1966, 87 minutes. The Diabolical Dr. Z. A stylish medical horror thriller that brings to mind the work of George Franju and David Cronenberg. I like David Cronenberg. And then two that were not redemption titles. This one was a really good price. Sounds like it's a pretty decent Charlton Heston movie. Warlord. The Warlord, excuse me. From 1965, 123 minutes. This was one that they got from Universal. And, it's also got, let's see, do I know anybody in this other than Charlton Heston? I don't think so. I think it's, there's some other names on here, but I don't recognize any of them. So this one sounded pretty good. It is a I think I already said that. You know, it sounded good. Blu-ray.com, I think, gave it kind of a weak review, but I looked at some other places and I looked overall. It got very, very positive, positive stuff said about it. And then lastly, from Kino, from this Kino order, I did get one from Amazon actually. Charles Bronson in Cabo Blanco. This is one that was in a previous Kino sale, and I read about it, and people say, oh, it's like Charles Bronson wasn't, he was kind of sleepwalking through it. It's not a very good movie, this and that. And then I read some more stuff. It was kind of a little bit more mixed. I don't know. I want to get the Charles Bronson movies, and I don't think it's going to get much lower than what it was, $9 or $10. So I decided to get it. So I think out of all these, I think one of these might have been $10.99. One was like $10.49 maybe, and then the rest were $9 or $10. So these were some what appeared to be pretty highly regarded movies, and then they were good prices. So snag those. And the other Kino that I got, which I have not, I don't think I've seen this in their sales. I did pay a little bit more for this one, probably 13 or something. It sounded pretty good. It's another Charles Bronson movie called Rider on the Rain. This one sounded like a really good thriller, and I had to snag it. It's Rene Clement directed it. Charles Bronson, Marlene Jobert. Rider on the Rain. Any good? Looks good. I like me some Charles Bronson. And I beard myself. Let's see. I saw 10 to Midnight with Bronson recently. I think I watched part of that and I didn't finish it. I think I got sidetracked with something else. How was it? J Movie says, are you watching older or newer nowadays? It's really a mix. I don't stick to really... We've been watching George Gently, which I like. I like that George Gently detective show. That's really good. I've been buying way too much stuff. Holy shit. What am I thinking? I'm just thinking about all the stuff I've bought recently. I'm having anxiety. What else do I got down here? I did get a Criterion. This was one I was kind of iffy on. I was trying to grab these if they had a coupon and or part of the buy two get one. I grabbed Now Voyager. I don't know that this is one that I'm necessarily gonna keep for sure. I do like to get the Bette Davis movies. I don't know if this is one that I need necessarily in the collection. It was kind of a thing where it was like, I need to make a decision now because it's not going to stay buy two, get one for very long. And so I snagged it, and I think it ends up being 13 or 14 bucks for a Criterion, which is good. Murphy's Law, I liked quite a bit. I liked Murphy's Law. Just some of the quotes from it, too. Really good. John says it's a good serial killer movie. I should finish that, really. I think I watched, I don't know, I might have watched like a half hour or so of it. Messenger of Death. I don't think I've seen that one. J Movie says, do you have Amazon Prime? Yes, I do. I finally got to watch the full first season of Upload, but now I have to wait for season 2. I would have thought with how long it took me, they'd already have a second season. What is Upload? Jaron says he watched Doctor Sleep and it was better than he expected it would be. Yeah, absolutely. I wasn't sure what to expect when I watched it. I thought it was a phenomenal movie, especially a recent movie. I feel like they don't make them like that anymore. I thought it was really good for a mainstream movie. Henry says, do you have a Letterboxd account? No, I don't. If not, it may help with your movie reviews. That's true. Easy to keep track of what you've watched as well. Add notes as to what you thought of them. Probably a good idea. I probably should do that. J Movie says it's about Afterlife, but in digital form. That sounds interesting. Upload. Is that a popular one, Upload? John Ham, I'm definitely watching Dr. Sleep this weekend. I've been putting it up. Oh, John, you haven't seen Dr. Sleep? Yeah, watch it and let me know. Greg's into Hizzy. What's up, Greg? Greg! Is your last name Fokker by any chance? PMac, do you watch Tubi TV? No, I do not watch Tubi TV. J Movie's got that joke. Oh, Westworld. Oh, yes, Westworld. So good. It's so good. It's so hard for me to really get into TV shows like I used to be able to. I mean, I remember I hardly had any. I hardly had any. So I probably I had TV shows and stuff, but probably not a lot. And I'd buy the Lost seasons when they came out, and I was just in them. I was enthralled with them. Like I did watch the whole season in a matter of a few days, and I was just totally into it. And 24, Jack Bauer, just totally into it. I mean, Lost is definitely a different type of show, but Westworld brought me back to that. Like Westworld is freaking amazing. Like you just get so into it, and it's got depth. It's got it all. And actually, with one of my groups recently, it was last night we were talking about. I was talking about Lost a little bit, and like how I should rewatch Lost. I've already seen it, most of it twice, but it was never. I didn't watch it like before I got more into researching stuff, and I've learned a little bit more about mythology and how a lot of movies are not straightforward with what they're showing you. There's a lot of they go off a lot of mythological stories, and the different characters represent various aspects of things and mythological characters and things like that. And Lost is like a big example of that, where I believe that they are utilizing older mythology, to present like a recent or like a new storytelling of that mythology. So I got to go back through and watch that again. But that's a lot. It's six seasons. Entourage. I did watch a few seasons of Entourage. I don't know that it's one that I would get into now. Westworld is a really deep show. It's a very dramatic show. It's sci-fi. It has a lot of thematic elements. It's heavy. It's not some light entertainment where you break out the popcorn and start watching. It's heavy material. It's deep. It's philosophical. It is entertaining. It's a really good mix of entertainment and depth, and probably a lot of people aren't even necessarily going to understand the depth that it goes to. If you just watched it for entertainment, it would be good too, but I think you'd be pretty confused, as probably most people are watching it. And it's basically a theme park where people come, and there's these robots, but they look exactly like humans, and the robots are like programmed to think it's real, and they have the programming that they do in the day, and then these humans come and they can kind of do whatever they want to the robots, but I mean, they look like the same as humans and stuff. So that's kind of the setup of it, but it gets a lot deeper than that. Just the surface level is definitely not what it's about. It goes into some deep shit. Westworld is not on Prime, no. You would have to get the HBO streaming, and you can stream a week through Amazon. You can sign up for a HBO trial. You just want to make sure you cancel it if you want to cancel it. We've done that a couple times where we got like the free week of the HBO stuff. So that, you know, that would be worth doing if you have a lot of time to watch it. You could just watch it all. I think they're into, I don't know how, if they finished season 3 now. I haven't seen any of season 3, just season 1 and 2. See, The Sopranos, I never totally, I think I got into like season 3 of The Sopranos. I never finished it. My laptop's screwing up here. Son of a gun. We'll go back to the phone. I think I missed some messages in there. Deadwood, I think I was in the second season of Deadwood. I have the Blu-ray. And I have the Blu-ray of, oh, sorry, J Movies. I accidentally timed you out for 300 seconds. That was an accident. How do I get out of that? I just like accidentally hit something. And my laptop is going crazy on me, the cursor. We're gonna have to get out of the laptop. It won't let me undo it on here anyway. Did you get into Sons of Anarchy? I've never... Crap, I deleted one of J Movie's messages. Am I back? Hopefully. I don't know what happened. Breaking Bad. Yeah, I've seen all that. That's good. Sons of Anarchy, I own the UK set. I actually haven't watched any of it, though. What is up with my laptop? It's really annoying me. Oh, it's because my hands are sweaty, I think. This thing's really picky. We're gonna have to scrap the laptop. The cursor on it's just going nuts. It started out good, but then second to third season became so predictable and so bobberish we stopped watching. Yeah, I got Sons of Anarchy right up there. I got it for a good deal, but didn't get into watching it yet. You know what movie I was looking? I think was I looking at this the other day? This Art of War. This looks like it'd be a good one, actually. Might watch that. Oh, I got some other Criterions here too that were good deals. I got Vengeance is Mine. I like the Asian ones that they put out. This is a Japanese movie from 1979, 140 minutes. I've only watched a little of Ballers, Jesse, and I didn't really care for it, quite honestly. I might have not given it much of a chance, though. Do you like it? Is there a broken piece in here? There's like something... wonder what broke. There's like a little broken piece of plastic. The case closes. Anywho. Alright, so yeah, we got Vengeance Is Mine there. And then this was another one that was part of the deal. I don't know. I think it sounded kind of decent to me, but this is one where I'm not sure if I should have really snagged this. It's Panique. Do any of you guys know about this Criterion collection? It got a 2K restoration in 2018 from Criterion. It's from 1946, 98 minutes. Oh yeah, this one actually does sound good. I'll read the back. Proud, eccentric, and antisocial, Monsieur Hire has always kept to himself, but after a woman turns up dead in the Paris suburb where he lives, he feels drawn to a pretty young newcomer to town. Vivian Romance is the actress. To town, discovers that his neighbors are only too ready to suspect the worst of him and is framed for the murder. Based on a novel by George Simenon. Julien Devivier's first film after his return to France from Hollywood finds the acclaimed poetic realist applying his consummate craft to darker, moodier ends. Propelled by its two deeply nuanced lead performances, the tensely noirish Panique exposes the dangers of the knives-out mob mentality, delivering as well a pointed allegory for the behavior of Devivier's countrymen during the war. That actually sounds like it could be really good. The mob mentality, that's an important thing to take a look at, how they gang up on him. It sounds like that movie with Mads Mikkelsen where he's accused of something he didn't do to children, and they just were 100% sure that he did. They were totally sure he got his ass beat. They wouldn't let him shop at the grocery store, and they kicked the crap out of him. He totally didn't do anything. Jennifer and the Hizzy. The entourage of the sports world, Jesse says. And I think I have, of Ballers, I have at least the first 2 seasons. I'm not sure about the third. What else do I have here? How about this one? Rolling Thunder, starring William Devane. He's also, it says he's in Marathon Man. That's a good movie. Marathon Man with Dustin Hoffman. That's a good one. And Tommy Lee Jones is also in this. This is another one that I got from Amazon. It was $15, buy 2 get 1, so it ends up being $10. I like that. Oh, you know it was a good deal that J Movies, are you still there? You should be able to participate again. It said you were only timed out for 300 seconds. My mistake. That was a total accident. Hocus Pocus. This was like $13 or $14 and buy 2 get 1. So it ends up being like $10. And I do already have the Steelbook, the Best Buy Steelbook of this, but for the 4K for $10 with the digital code, I'll beer myself, even though this is actually a really sick, twisted kids movie, allegedly, but it's really a sick and twisted movie. Do you have the movie The Package with Gene Hackman and Tommy Lee Jones? Yes, I do. That's a pretty good one. I like that one. And then I got a Shout Select movie called Murder by Death. This was $17 and buy 2 get 1. So it ends up being around 12-ish or something like that, which I thought was a pretty good deal for it. I've had my eye on it for quite a while. Hocus Pocus was I believe it was like $13.96, or I don't know what, I think it was Walmart had it, and then Amazon price matched. But when Amazon price matched, it was still part of their buy two get one sale. So I was able to get this $14, but as part of the buy two get one sale, it ends up being, you know, less. That might even be less than $10 or whatever. So yeah, that was a good one to get. I did get another Kino, Newman's Law, starring George Papard. I recently watched one of the Papards that I bought from Kino, where he's like a detective, and I thought it was a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it, so I went out and decided to snag this. I believe it was about the same price as it would have been from Kino. It ends up being like $12, which is what it was at Kino. You don't price match yourself. Amazon will automatically price match stuff sometimes. Oh, I got these Eureka ones too. Those are pretty cool. And then, how about this? Mannix, the complete series. I don't know much about Mannix. I know that Serial at Midnight has shown off Mannix and maybe talked about it briefly. I feel like Serial at Midnight likes pretty much everything. However, I do like detective shows, so this kind of piqued my interest. Which one, J Movies, are you asking is Kino? Newman's Law? Newman's Law is Kino. Yeah, I've never seen Mannix, but I like these detective shows. They're good for, like, you know, kind of one-off. You can kind of, they're like kind of mini movie type things. I mean, I don't know exactly how this one is, but, you know, something like Rockford Files I think is really good. But it comes in two of these big things, and it actually didn't have any loose discs. Some of the discs are scratched up a little bit. I'm probably going to email Paramount and see if they can help me out, because I really don't feel like exchanging the whole set. But yeah, Mannix. Actually, the seasons individually aren't super expensive for Mannix. I think they got a little bit more expensive as it got to the later seasons, maybe, but you could actually, I think what you could do is the 1 through 4 Mannix set is quite affordable on Amazon. Like, it's only 20-something bucks. The problem is seasons 5 through 8 are not that affordable. So I just got the whole set. Yeah, Rockford Files is good. I like a lot of those detective shows, Columbo and all those things. The British ones I tend to like more. You know, Poirot I like a lot. We went through that set too quick, unfortunately. And this, what's it called? George Gently. George Gently is a really, really good show. I'm enjoying that a lot. Metal Mayhem, hello, sir. Are you getting up early and going to Walmart at 5 tomorrow? I want you to get, I want to get the Shazam Blu-ray and Yellowstone first season. I'm not going to go there early. I might go there, I might wake up and, you know, get my day started a little bit around here, and then go there in the morning and check it out. But I don't expect there to be really too much that that I want. I mean, I have damn near everything, let's be honest. But Shazam Blu-ray. I have the 4K of Shazam already. In Yellowstone first season, I have the DVD. Ever talked to Heath from Serial at Midnight? I've reached out to him a few times. It's pretty minimal. And he's commented on my Instagram once or twice, but again, it's like really, you know, I've commented on his videos back before he got big, and he didn't really seem to want to do like any sort of back and forth or anything. So I was just like, okay. Did you like Quincy? I don't know what Quincy is. Shazam is for how much? I do not know. Somebody else is going to have to tell you that. There isn't a Blu-ray, I don't think, for Yellowstone first season. Really? How do you know which movies are out of print? Is there a website? I don't know. I tend to look on like Amazon and eBay and see about how much they're going for, and that gives me an idea. See how readily available they are, stuff like that. I showed off some of those the other day. We don't need to go through those again. I gotta figure out what to watch after this. I get in trouble for making subtle jokes over there. Subtle jokes, what do you mean, J-movies? Oh, on Heath? Heath stuff? You got in trouble with Heath? He seems like a decent guy. I mean, you can kind of tell. You know, certain popular YouTubers aren't. I mean, it's crazy how they get fans that give them stuff and give them money and stuff, but you can tell that the guy's just not really that cool. I think he's Serial at Midnight. I think he's like a good guy in real life, but I'm talking about some other, like, you know, you can just get a feel for some of them where like, like why do people give him stuff and give him money? He seems like kind of a jerk and stuff like that. Shazam 4K is $7.96. Oh, that's a good deal. The Blu-ray is supposed to be $5.96. You know, the thing with Shazam 4K is it's one of the ones that was that price last year, like $7 or $8 or whatever. But they have this one that doesn't have the code with it, and the digital code. And that is not the version to get you. You should get the one with the code. The code by itself is worth at least $5. So not getting the code really hurts the value of it. So I think I ended up getting, I ordered it on Walmart.com. I got the one with the code, and it was like $9, so it was like $1 more, but it's definitely, you know, it's definitely worth it to get that one. You got to be careful with the Warner Brothers ones, especially from Walmart, because they'll have codeless Black Friday ones. I said he was looking crazy one day with beard and hair, and one of them took it seriously for the moment. Like one of his followers. Yeah, I mean, people get defensive about stuff and whatnot. Oh, PMac sleepy. All right. It's 8 o'clock. So, what are you guys going to watch tonight? I got to decide what to watch. George Gently is definitely on the list. Mannix? Kind of want to check out Man. How good is, has anybody watched Mannix? How good is Mannix? Free digital code giveaway! Digital code giveaway! That's how I could have got some people here. Digital code giveaway. The Dead Don't Die. Banana Splits movie. $5.96 at Walmart for Shazam. If you have a choice between Best Buy and Walmart, get them at Best Buy because they'll have the ones with the codes. Walmart's going to have those slimmed down codeless ones. It's just the way it is. But yeah, unfortunately I don't expect this Walmart thing to be great. Wonder Years tonight, tomorrow Dr. Sleep. How is the picture quality on the Wonder Years? Because I was kind of suspecting that it's not that great. The Wonder Years. Time Life. It was on for 6 seasons. The Wonder Years captures the angst of growing up in the suburban middle class America in the late 60s. Evolution is a typical awkward teenager who remembered every moment of his transition from childhood with excruciating detail and remarkable hindsight. From his first kiss with Winnie Cooper to his friendship with Paul Pfeiffer and the ups and downs of the Arnold family. Fans shared in laughter, love, and loss, but above all, wonder. Each episode of this award-winning show weaves cultural events and music into the storylines. Through it all, Kevin gets by with a little help from his friends Winnie and Paul. This 22-disc set contains all 115 episodes from the 6 seasons of this landmark series that aired from 1988 to 1993. Complete show notes with episode synopses, cast member reflections, current events, and more, plus nearly 12 hours of bonus material. Wow. Let's see. I watched Nerve this morning for the second time. That's a really good movie. A lot of people don't like that one. I like Nerve with You guys still out there? I'm still here. What? All right, I'm having issues with my connection for some reason. I was talking about Nerve, and that's with that little cute girl. I forget her name, and the brother there, the brother of what's his face. I forget their names. I can't remember these people's names. They're not that important enough to me. They're not important enough to remember. Dr. Sleep is 2.5 hours, but was pretty well paced for the most part, so it doesn't seem that long. You know, you should actually watch the director's cut, which is 3 hours. I watched it twice, actually. Really good both times, but I think everything in there needed to be in there, so you probably want to watch the longer cut of it. John Hamm says picture quality isn't good. It's like watching it back in the day. Like deja vu. Paul is my boy. Jay Movie says, I watched The Craft 2 Legacy 2 days ago and it turned me away from watching stuff for now. Where did you watch that, The Craft Legacy? Where can that be found? Emma Roberts, yeah. Emma Roberts is good. She's pretty good. She's attractive, yeah. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, John, watch the director's cut. And that's a reason why with Dr. Sleep, I'm not even worried about getting the 4K because the director's cut's only on Blu-ray either way, whether you buy the Blu-ray or the 4K. Someone bought it on Prime. Okay, you had to buy it, so it's not free. Yes, that's why we were talking about her, because she was in Nerve. I think Nerve was a good movie. I had a lot of fun with that movie myself. I enjoyed it quite a bit. J Movies did too, so you got 4 thumbs up, 2 here, and J Movies has got his 2 thumbs up too. So, I don't know who this Sofath Ross guy is, but you know, you're kind of you make comments. It's like you think do you think you're like affecting me or something? You know, I've seen you make comments in my videos here. You made a comment that Spy Cat died. Like, why? And unless you know that, why would you say that? Like, he overdosed. Like, why would you say that? Like, what's the point? What's the point of heckling me, I guess? Like, what does it accomplish? Jaron says it was the DVD from the library, so it didn't have the director's cut. Oh, that stinks. Jaron, you could have got it $4 plus buy 2, get 1 from Target. They're practically giving it away. You could have got the Blu-ray. I got like 7 copies of it, if you want one. And I don't mind people pushing buttons, but I mean, I've pushed people's buttons before. I don't, yeah, but I guess I wonder what the point of it is. Like, it doesn't really bother me, like, unless somebody went really far, I guess, but it's just, I don't understand the point of it. I mean, I know people specifically don't like me because I share my thoughts on stuff that are not the status quo, and people feel very safe and secure in their majority. People know that my thinking is in the minority, like, less than 1%, and their beliefs are 90 something percent. I'm not going to say 99% because there's some fluctuation in there with what people believe, but the general, with how far I take things, it's like well less than 1%. So it's easy to gang up on me and say, oh, he's a nut job, he's crazy, he thinks whack stuff. And people are going to agree if you do that, because the things that I talk about, the very, very large majority are not going to want to hear, and they don't see it that way. So they're going to get like a ton of people to agree with them. But it's kind of like, what's the point? I don't know. I in general, I'm talking to a community of people, and this isn't to like offend anybody who's here or offend anybody who watches the channel. But people in general tend to be, they can't really think beyond what's presented to them mainstream. And movie collectors and people that are big into movies are really, like, I think, even beyond, like, the general consensus, because I don't know what it is about people that, are really into movies or really collect movies. There's kind of a disconnection from reality where they want to be able to disconnect. And believing whatever the news says is, like, part of that. I guess, like, there's a comfort in that. There's comfort in believing what everybody else believes, whether it's true or not. I'm not sure if I can really. Let's see. Anyway, what are these people saying? Jennifer says being just like the status who is boring, so keep it up, PMac. Yeah. Status quo, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's boring, and it's not true. I mean, you think about what happened during this year, especially during the middle months or the early middle months. You think about what programming and brainwashing and what they are. How many times did you see on the internet, hear it from actors, hear it from athletes, hear it from world leaders? Stay home, stay safe, this is serious. The same phrases repeated over and over and over and over everywhere you looked. And try to explain. I was thinking, like, if I explain this to somebody, that is, they're brainwashing you, they're programming you, that's why they're repeating this over and over. If I explain this to people, they're still not going to get it, even though it's obvious. It was everywhere. And everybody who they said had to see in their statements, this is serious. Take this seriously. Serious, serious, serious. Everyone, actors, athletes, celebrities, whatever they were, it was always, this is serious. This is serious. Why would everybody, if their statement was just like made by them, why would everybody use like the same language and everything? This is serious. This is serious. This is, take it serious. This is serious. This is serious. Stay home. Everyone. But it's like you're still not going to, you're not going to talk anybody into seeing it. You just can't. So you see it everywhere. You see this stuff everywhere. You go YouTube, Facebook, the mask stuff, everywhere. It's everywhere. It's I don't know how else to say it. That is programming. That is brainwashing. When they're throwing things at you nonstop, they do that for a reason. J Movie says, many majority things are cultic. Yeah, that's true. Bill says, stay strong, PMac. You got to be you. Thank you, Bill. Jaron says, many people want to be told what to believe. They feel more secure to have the mainstream media tell them what is the truth. They don't want to do their own thinking. Absolutely correct, Jaron. Corporal Hicks, I like hearing all the different opinions. Opens me up to new ideas and then form my own opinion. That's good. I mean, you need to at least listen. Just today I heard a commercial say there's no return from CV, no going back. And then the new normal thing, putting out the new normal thing. New normal, new normal, new normal, new normal, new normal, new normal, new normal. And where did the link, like it all comes from the top, the social distancing. Social distancing wasn't anything until recently. And then it's like all of a sudden, it's everywhere. It's huge. Well, that's because oh God. Jennifer says people almost got crazy on a Facebook post that I even suggested that masks might not be very effective. Couldn't handle the thought. They're very effective at harming your body, Jennifer. They're effective because, when you breathe, when you exhale, your body's getting rid of stuff. Your body's getting rid of bacteria and stuff. It gets caught in the mask, and then you're breathing it back in. You keep breathing back in. Also, your body needs proper oxygen. All of your organs need proper oxygen. When you're in those masks all the time, your body is not receiving proper oxygen. I don't care what the scientists say. Put a mask on and breathe in it for a minute, and then take it off and breathe for a few seconds. You notice the difference right away. You can feel the air going into your lungs. Don't be a friggin' moron and say, oh, but the scientist on the TV says it doesn't harm you. You gotta be a complete moron. All you gotta do is put the mask on for half a minute, take it off for a few seconds, and you can tell the difference. I don't need a scientist to tell me shit. Heroic Waffles, what's up? In Australia, they call it CV normal. I'm not going to say the word. Have you seen a painted bird on Hulu? No, I have not. Why do cases keep going up with mask mandates? Well, because people aren't following them. If people just complied, it would be gone. This is all the programming that's on TV. If people just followed the guidelines, it would be done. But it's like, don't these people are idiots. Like, they just believe it. They think it's because people aren't following the guidelines. That's what they really believe. I mean, they don't really believe it. They're told it from the TV and everything. They're told it, so then it's not even their own thoughts. Okay. Metal Mayhem, I go out and see some people wearing masks, some people not wearing masks. That goes for employees too. I don't understand why people are at flea markets with really nobody hardly around them and they're wearing masks outside. Tell me that don't make sense. It's a law here to wear a mask. Yeah, I mean, it is pretty much everywhere now, I think. Like, a lot of places you have to. At least 90% comply. Yeah, Scott. Scott, what's up? People are in their homes and cities, and yet COVID's still high in those places. I've seen people wear masks in the car by themselves, talk about you. You see it a lot. And you know what I see a lot? People are wearing the masks in parking lots at the store. They're not waiting to get to the store to put it on, and then walking out to their car, they're still wearing it. It's like a social thing. It's like people think they're going to be like judged if they don't have it on, even out in the parking lots of stores. It wasn't like that early on. People would, I feel like people would get to the store and put it on, or right when they get out of the store, take it off. I always do. Here it is. You're going to get a hard time if you don't wear it. So I'm not looking to pick a battle every day, going out there picking battles. So right when I get to the door, I'll pull it up. When I get out of the store, pull it right down. But yeah, you do see people with it on the car too. It's like, God, what is wrong with people? It's like, come on. Jaren says many countries in Europe are praised for doing things right. They can manipulate it however they want. They can manipulate the cases however they want to. Say it's going up or down or whatever. Jaren, in relation to lockdowns, etc., and here they are in their own second wave. John, you're sick of it, and it's going to get worse before it gets better. It's going to get worse. They're going to do a lockdown, a more stricter lockdown, and it's going to lead to, you need to take the vaccine for you to be able to live life again. And it's really messed up. You can fight Walmart policy because they've changed their policy. I don't if they changed it back. I love it when I see a person in a store without a mask. Freedom. Yeah, I don't see anyone here in stores without masks. People just, and I don't, a lot of them, I think they just don't want to be given a hard time, like me included. Yeah, they can put whatever numbers out there and people will believe it. Yeah, I mean, that's what they can do. And they can say, oh, people aren't compliant in these areas. And in these areas, the numbers are lower. People have been complying. In this state, they were stricter, so their numbers are lower. In this state, they weren't strict enough, so the numbers went way up. And people believe it all. It's just all bullshit. And people believe it. Jennifer, let's see, I just do it to not be hassled. Yeah, exactly. John says someone will freak out if they see a person without a mask. Yeah, somebody might. I even had the mask like pulled down a little bit, and some old guy said something to me. Like, it doesn't work if you don't have it covering your nose. And I'm like, yeah, okay. He didn't give me a hard time really. He just kind of moved on, but it was annoying still. Carmelis is exactly right. Our liberties are slowly being eroded, no doubt. It's about safety, though. Safety's more important than freedom. You can't have freedom if you're dead. You're gonna die if you don't wear a mask and get the vaccine, boy. Don't spend Thanksgiving with your family, boy. You might wind up killing Granny. Guilty much? I'm not trying to kill you. I'm just, telling you to be safe. Freaking ridiculous. Scott says, CV, The Great Reset was written by Klaus Schwab of the World Economic Forum and can be purchased on Amazon for $10. I think I saw something about that. Mega Powers 1234 says, we must comply or die. Those are the two choices, pretty much. You either comply or you might kill a bunch of old people, your parents, Your pet should be wearing a mask too. Make sure you get a mask on Fido there. Sadly, the masks won't go anywhere for a while. No, they're not. I've thought, maybe this might be something for at least when they bring out the vaccine. I think they're gonna have to kind of go back more towards normal for people who get it, and until they make it so that you can't you can't like function in society without it. You're not gonna be able to have a job. You're not gonna be able to do this and that. Not gonna be able to travel. It's messed up. But people get really triggered and really offended if you have these points of view, these perspectives. They get you in a fear state. They got to get you focused on safety and health. And you're going to get harmed if you don't comply. You're going to harm other people if you don't comply. That's the main thing. These people who aren't complying are selfish assholes, and they're harming other people. That's where they get people. That's where they get you, right there. If you don't comply, you're selfish and you're going to harm other people. That's where they got you. Mega Powers says he Lysols his movies. Metal Mayhem, does anybody know what's higher than normal? PMac or somebody else in the chat, help me with this. They're getting bidden. I don't know. I was thinking eBay probably has some sort of, I don't know. They got like bots or something bidding to drive prices up or something. I don't know. I'm just speculating, but they can just shut down. Yeah, they can just shut down businesses. Oh, shut down. Bam. It's crazy. Where are the health camps for the COVID ones? What do you mean? Jaron says there could be shill bidding on eBay in regards to auctions. Shill bidding. All right, we've went over an hour and a half. If it Mega Power says kills 99.99% of germs, there could still be that 1%. That would be 0.01%. People get really triggered if I bring up the germ theory and everything too. The germ theory is a theory because it's never been proven, and it's never been proven because it's BS. You shouldn't be worried about germs. You should be worried about, you shouldn't really be worried about anything, but you should be cautious about chemicals, molds, things like that. Molds, chemicals, those are things to be concerned about. But the fear of germs is really like, touching Lysol and breathing in Lysol all the time is way worse than germs that are in your environment. I very, very rarely get sick, and I don't use nearly as much chemicals and soaps and all this stuff. I very, very rarely get sick. And if it was the way they told us it was, you'd get sick all the time. I've also heard of people who wanted to test out these theories where they would take a sick person's like gross stuff, where they would take like a sick person's wound or something, and then like I don't know if they put it in their mouth or like they'd put some pus or blood or disgusting, and they didn't get sick. So I wouldn't try that one, but. I just bought the Clint Eastwood Signature Collection, waiting for delivery. Which one is that? You'd think there would be health camps for COVID patients to help them get better away from the population. Well, FEMA-type camps, J-movies, FEMA-type camps take you away from your family and stuff. I'm not taking no damn vaccine. I'm not sick. All about that immune system, baby. PMac, ask James if who is hiring. And Jaron says sports cards are hot right now and prices are going through the roof. Really? I got a bunch of, actually at my parents' house, I have a big bin of sports cards I used to collect. Hopefully they're not moldy down in the basement. My mom was telling me that some of my stuff has mold on it. We should actually bring it here. I don't think stuff in our basement really gets moldy. Do you know when they're going to go back down? Do you know when they're going to be going back down the cards? Bill Gates is a philanthropist. Yeah, okay. Metal prices always are higher before Christmas. Sports cards. I don't even know where I'd sell my sports cards. I should, I do have, I mean, I don't probably have any that are worth big money, but I have some that are worth some money, at least. I remember I used to collect Shaquille O'Neal cards, so I have a lot of cards when he was like, played for the Magic. All right, we got to finish up soon. PMac's getting tired. Maybe a bit bored too. The Clint Signature Collection is his 63 movies acted in and directed. I probably already have most of those movies, if not all. I might be missing some, but probably I have a lot of them. Article on investors moving into the sports cards market. Course, they need to be graded, rookies, autographed, rare. I probably have some that are fairly rare, not super rare, stuff like that, but I don't know. They're just sitting down there in my parents' basement, and hopefully there's a cover on the bin. Pokemon cards too. All right, guys, closing thoughts. A Michael Jordan card that costs $1. Normally it's going for 50 and up. Yeah, but I have a few Clint Eastwood collections. I have the Universal collection, I believe it is, from the UK. I have a Warner Brothers collection from here, which I think has like 20 movies in it. And then I have a bunch of singles. Settle in with a show, PMac. Have a good one. Invisible Man. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good kind of thriller. Not really a horror movie, but I thought it was a pretty good thriller. Hot Toddy? What's Hot Toddy? Is Upload that good that I should go watch it? I hear Charmy. I hear something down there. Either she's watching something or she's talking to somebody. Or she's talking to herself. A Burt Lancaster movie. I haven't seen too many Burt Lancaster movies, but I do definitely have a few that I haven't watched. Well, I hope you guys have a good evening and a good weekend. At least watch a few things, shows or movies, and PMac will too. I haven't done a reviews video in a really long time. I guess I just haven't really felt like doing one. But you never know when it's going to hit me. Probably not this weekend since Charmy's off, but you never know. Maybe next weekend. The weekends that she's off are usually the ones where I make more videos. Thanks, guys, for stopping in. And we will see you next time. Bye, Jennifer. Bye, Jennifer. Bye, Carmelis. Carmelis, I've never seen you. You should comment on my videos. Get active in the PMac community. J-Movie, see ya. Bye, everybody.